Hello, YouTube fans and friends. We're back at it with Grand Tactician, the Civil War, 1861 to 1865, playing in an alternate history universe as the Union. A little bit on our heels. Okay, and we're in with the situation, and we'll go ahead and just get the play button going. First thing is a concern about Fortress Monroe. She's in trouble. Once we get to the overnight hours in this coming day, I'm going to pause it. That's when I allow myself to do that. Here, we're going to want to add troops from the main army to here, and then we're going to want to divert plans a bit with the Army of North Virginia, which I'd hope to maybe press through North Virginia here to Grafton, but we'll probably divert now over here to Hollidaysburg, and at the very first thaw, where you can see it happening now, it looks like, march south to Cumberland. Okay, now we're late into the evening. What I want to do initially is split off some troops from the Army of Northeastern Virginia. I took a little time, and I think I want to send an artillery heavy force, but we need to match what is 40. Yeah, it says here that this is 12,000 strong. It's not. It's 41,000, I believe, or around 30,000 enemy troops. I don't know if 10 guns is accurate either. I think they've got closer to 20 or 30 guns, something like that, maybe 45 or so. South Carolina State Militia. Yeah, that's a misnomer here with that group. So I intend to send Fremont, Hunter, and Wool, all three divisions, over to John Gibbons' command with the U.S. Regular Infantry. Once he is reinforced, I'm going to push him a bit forward, maybe out to like here, and just have him hold firm. How do I edit the name again? I've already forgotten. Here we go. Oh, hey, whoa, 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 in the midst of it all, we have French invasion. General Lorentz lands with his troops, more troops on their way. Napoleon III to conquer Mexico. French fleets blockade the coast. Wow. The European powers a bit divided over things happening in Mexico. That's to our advantage. Lastly, we wanted to get Wool with his 11,000 men and 22 guns on the move. Huh. I'm not sure why they're doing this. They're just going to hurt themselves in the long run. We'll have a hard time getting them into the fight. These guys. Hunter. Pink. One day. Wolves division, please. Yes. The U.S. regular infantry. They've got an upgrade. I think we'll give them the flying column perk. And then here we have, yeah, golly. Stop. All right, they got themselves across the river. We're going to have to start there. Let them sit tight for a while. Chill out, fellas. We're a little far from any supplies, but I think what I'll do is get them busy building a depot where they are. Noink, right there. Oh, it looks like we've got some river builds done. The USS Ariona paddle steamer, the USS Abraham, the USS Acacia, and the USS Alexandria are all ready to be moved. Okay, let's bring them into the Mississippi Squadron, shall we? And we'll take that fleet and we'll post it kind of down here in the confluence. Start establishing our control down in this area here. As a matter of fact, we may have it kind of patrol back and forth along here. And then next is this group here. I think I'd like to go ahead, the Army of the Mississippi, get it down here to Cairo. We're starting to make more money now on sales taxes, even on tariffs too. Ooh, we could probably, I mean, if Europeans are going to make stuff expensive for us, I think we'll go ahead and bring the tariffs back up just a little. Not going to worry too much about diplomatic spending. We'll just let that go. Okay, latest economy report. The current rating for our nation is BBB, which is not great. It's gone up to BBB+. It is good. Our debt increased. Liabilities amount to $514 million. The current economy cycle's recovery. The wealth of our population is below average and increasing compared to the previous month. Our tax revenues increased by $45 million. Good. Last month, 5 buildings were constructed. 4 markets and 1 salt works. Yep, we did that. Total export volume, tonnage last month was, total export volume last month was 355 million, while 815 million worth of goods was imported, so trade balance not great. Average corporate production over the last 3 months, 925 million, a change of minus 81 million. Yeah, that makes sense based on a lot of those economy alarms. Army intelligence, according to our intel sources and analysis, the Confederate government is currently discussing the following policies: recruitment bounties. Wow. The Confederacy has completed the following projects. Send envoys to Confederate relations to Great Britain are currently at 38%, a change of plus 4.9 during the recent month. The relation to France currently at 38%. Estimated 0 men have been recruited in 0 brigades. 3 new ships have been started construction in shipyards. The morale of the Confederate armies is currently at 87% with a change of plus 3. Our intelligence indicates the enemy is consolidating and regrouping. And here we have everybody join together in a strong U.S. Regular Infantry Army. We'll go ahead and change the name. Army of Maryland. More mixed muskets. The Hall rifle. That's right. Very good accuracy with 8 rounds per minute. Wow, yeah. In Hunter's division. Scammons Brigade. Let's remember him. Scammon. He's going to be a very important unit. Then you got Wool's massive division. Bunch of Springfield rifled muskets. That's good. What's the range on those again? 250 yards. Okay. So these 2 units, Grant and Hancock with the Springfield rifled musket, will also be important units for us. So Wool's division and Hunter's division, because of their better arms, are a little harder than our others, I would say. Still a lot of... We got plenty of 12-pounders, but a whole lot of 6-pounders still. Which is good for kind of close artillery support, but not the best. Because they can get shot by infantry. Oh, here we go. New railroad line opens. A big boost in trade. Faster transportation for armies and supplies. Another American engineering feat. Missouri, Chicago, and St. Joseph opens. Construction of the Union's Missouri, Chicago, and St. Joseph has been successfully finished in Illinois, Missouri, to the ever-expanding American railroad network. Here we go. Confederate recruits offered bounties. Desertion reported among bounty men. Morale of recruit questionable. First reports of bounty jumping. $300 per recruit. To increase the number of men voluntarily offering their services, new recruits are offered bounties. The payment is hoped to be a strong incentive to make military service a more attractive option. So far, the bounties have increased the number of volunteers, but there are also reports of higher than usual rates of desertion among the new recruits, dubbed bounty men by the veterans. The veterans are disgruntled as they are serving without any such compensation, and the new recruits often avoid danger, disobey orders, and flee to the rear as soon as they get the chance. The bounty men plague the South. All right, got the Mississippi Squadron headed off down the river, baby. We're fully loaded. We'll be down near Cairo, too. And then we'll put them on a patrol order. Oh, what they're doing over here. Moving in wintertime. Buckner Seniors Corps. Seems to be everybody's headed up there. All right. I think I'm going to take Doubleday's division. We'll split him off under Schenck as the Army of Washington, sure. Army of Northeastern Virginia, we'll select them and they will go ahead and come up here and join the Army of Maryland. Let's go railroad movement. Here we go with the march. Get on them trains early in the morning. That cost me 134 of 207 to move about 26,000 men. Good to know. So we can probably move 50,000 without too much trouble. All right. We're in bad shape, but we're here. I'm going to transfer Gibbon. Well, all of these divisions anyway. Back into the Army of Northeastern Virginia, and you know. And it'll be kind of annoying, but we'll have another big army that's just got a whole bunch of divisions in it. We don't have corps yet. Hey, we got a perk here for the Gulf Blockading Squadron. Supply call it for sure. Help us stay out a little longer. This idiot decided to march overland. That's funny. I think you really need to be careful about micromanaging units maybe as you move them to make sure you like go from here to here on a train and then here to here. I'm not sure. What do we got here? 7 ships, 23 guns. Let's go get them. Let's go get these guys. More bonds. Interest rate's gone down though. That's good. Well, I've just learned that each of these two main armies in the east will be ready in about 2 months' time. So, in the middle of May is when we could plan on making a move if they don't make one first. Yeah, see, they're marching. Not sure why they're doing that. I had said take a train, but they're not doing that. Huh, I wonder what that's about. Ah, damn it. Okay, Fortress Monroe, I believe, has been lost. Oh? Another city falls. Confederates victorious, Union citizens in dismay, Southern morale boosted, President Davis ecstatic. Which city? Major captured a third major city in the Union heartlands. This great feat of arms shows rebel armies well commanded can take the fight to the enemy and defeat them. What? What are they talking about? They must be talking about here. Well, at some point we likely would be remiss if we didn't respond in some form or fashion here. Let's see. Winfield Scott's army is the one we would draw from. We would probably pull a couple of cavalry units and some artillery, some horse artillery maybe. Do we have it? No. Yeah, we do. Okay. So we may pull some cavalry from the reserve. How many? Oh, that's got over 2,000. Yeah, we would take this unit and this horse artillery battery, very likely, and detach. I think we'd probably start with the cavalry unit. Let's go ahead and do that. Boink. And that's under Rosso, who will go under William E. Smith, back in command. Very good. Army of the James. No. And then you grab Rosso's cavalry, and we'll just at least kind of move them down the way here. Ink. Hopefully they don't get too bothered with their 3 horse guns. I'm going to send them down the riverfront here, all the way down here. We're just going to see what we can see when they're ready. Nice. Okay. Got here without too much trouble. Back across the river. Come over here to the Army of Northeastern Virginia. Maybe we could do the same kind of thing. Who would we pull from? Okay, we have a cavalry division here. That we could let's do that. Let's do it. Yep. Carleton's cavalry. $2,500 men under Major General Egbert Veal. We will then take Carleton's cavalry and send them here. We're going to halt McClellan here. Again, taking the roads, not the best idea. Take a breather there, brah. Yeah, there it is. Fort Monroe. Dimmock surrendering the fort. Ended with the Union retreating in panic. My command has earned us a glorious tactical victory. I have no idea what he's talking about. Eager. Okay. All right. So, Fort Monroe belongs to the Rebs now. We immediately begin bombarding it. Beautiful. We need to bring another group down. Yep, right there. Then we're going to need to just keep kind of a side eye on this force here. Army of Virginia. 80,000. Now. No way. If that's true, we're in trouble. I mean, they have more than us, but not that much more. See that men fielded? Wonderful. Look at that. Army of Kentucky's got another perk. I think I'd like to do a little intel. Bureau of Military Intelligence. That fits McClellan's RP character too, right? Ah, no, we lost a ship out here. Oh, no. We still only have, 9 ships and... There we go, 17 guns. Oh my god! Oh, we've got a perk that we could add to one of these fleets, it looks like. Blockade busters. Battery runner, port defender. Mortar boats. Interesting. I don't quite know exactly what all this means, but okay, we should probably get these guys out of here. I can't. Oh, damn. They're going to get forced back. These guys, too. Disabled, disabled, disabled. Wow, Fortress Monroe. Them taking that is not good. Woo, man, I did not know. Now I know. They're going to force us to retreat here. It'll be interesting to see where we go. There goes one. And the home squadron. head back to Annapolis, looks like, with 4 disabled ships. Damn. Wow, we got our butts kicked there after they took the fort. That's important to remember. I did not remember that forts were so good at naval defense like that. Okay, we've got a project that we could get going here. Artillery reform. Traditionally, artillery batteries are distributed within an army and attached to infantry brigades or even regiments. The infantry commander is then in command of the attached gunners, usually detaching a few gun sections to operate in different parts of their line of battle. This limits the tactical use of artillery in battle. Organizing multiple batteries into battalions or even brigades allows an artillery commander, a specialist in the use of his guns, to manage his batteries to better support his commander. Yeah. That's interesting. Ooh, finance the establishment and management of recruitment offices across the nation. With local and effective recruiters managing the nation's recruitment effort, more volunteers are likely to offer their services for the nation's cause. Each level of this project further increases the number of available volunteers. Absolutely. We need this big time. Bam. Manpower is a need for us. So, I think we'll give that a little time. And here, I want to just go ahead and wrap up the month of March right here. And wrap up this episode as March rounds out. You can see that the action that's occurred is minimal. We've lost Fortress Monroe. 2 of our fleets that were in the vicinity have retreated after being bludgeoned by the fortress guns. Our Navy here has scored a victory, and we maintain a blockade along the southeastern Confederate coast, although I don't think it's all that effective. And as has happened, the front lines have moved a tad into my territory in Pennsylvania. It looks like perhaps they've marched somebody up here, as I thought they might and had hoped they might. And so in the next episodes, we may dive a little deeper into a battle somewhere in Pennsylvania, decisive, that decides things in the east. And then out west, the Confederates are taking advantage of that victory earlier this winter, and I think moving a little further north and west in Missouri. That's through March. I do hope that you have enjoyed the content thus far. If you are liking these videos in this series, do me a favor and click that thumbs up button. It helps the video, helps the channel, helps the game. I do appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel, Alternate History Gaming. I'd love it if you did that too. And hit the notification bell to find out the next time I drop a video for you. Until then, I'm Bank 60s. See you next time.